You're listening to End of the Road in Michigan, where we take the long way home and share stories from the back roads, beaches, and strange little corners of the state. Today, we're heading north, but not too far. Just a couple hours from Detroit, you'll hit the tip of the thumb. Huron County. It's been the closer up north for folks in southeast Michigan for decades. You get the beaches, the water, and the calm without the 5-hour drive. But there's more to it than convenience. This region has its own culture, festivals, and food. It's a little weird, a little underrated, and a lot of fun. So here are 12 things to do in Michigan's Upper Thumb that you probably haven't heard about, but might want to check out. Number 1. Let's start with the granddaddy, Cheeseburger in Caseville. Every August, Caseville turns into the tropics. Cheeseburger in Caseville is a 10-day festival packed with beach music, burger stands, loud shirts, and tiki drinks. It started in 1999 with a few thousand people and has grown to over 100,000 visitors. Locals call the town Key North during the event. It's goofy and great, and absolutely worth seeing at least once. Number 2. Not to be overlooked, Ribstock, Barbecue and Bands, kicks off the summer. Held the last weekend in June, Ribstock is all about ribs and country music. It began as a warm-up to Cheeseburger but has grown into a standalone event that kicks off the summer and festival season in the Upper Thumb. Smoked meat, beer tents, and cover bands are the main attractions. It's more relaxed than Cheeseburger and easier to navigate, but just as fun if you like your summer loud and messy. Number 3. Back to Cheeseburger Week, let's talk about the Parade of Fools, where politics meets party. During Cheeseburger Week, the Parade of Fools invades Main Street in Caseville with floats, costumes, and beads. It's considered the highlight of the festival, and the town swells with crowds approaching 100,000 if the weather is perfect. But on election years, it gets extra special. Look closer, you'll see politicians marching too. Senators, representatives, local officials, many use this parade as a chance to meet voters in a laid-back setting. It's part parade, part campaign stop, and, oddly enough, a great time to ask questions or talk issues with people who normally stick to podiums. Number 4. Be a hero and work on your dad bod. Build your own cheeseburger. Festival food is everywhere, but sometimes it's more fun to make your own. Local stores like Walt's near Port Austin or Caseville Family Market carry everything from fresh local beef to gourmet buns and sauces. Set up at a cottage, campground, or beach and build your own cheeseburger paradise. Bonus points if you get creative with toppings, grilled pineapple, hot pepper jam, smoked bacon, it all works here. Number 5. You can't avoid the Key North vibes. During festival season, Caseville takes on a Key West energy. Roadside bars are strung with lights, ukulele bands play under tents, and frozen drinks come out by the gallon. Along Michigan's first scenic highway, M25, which stretches completely around the thumb, you'll find quirky taverns and beachside grills that wouldn't feel out of place on A1A in the 7-Mile Bridge or Marathon in the Keys. If you're lucky, you'll hit one with live music and a patio facing the bay. Number 6. Let's talk bar burgers that rival the fest. You gotta get out of Caseville for a bit. Want the best burger in the thumb? Ask a local, and they'll probably name a bar that's not even in Caseville. Some of the best come out of small-town pubs with barely a sign out front. Try the Hitching Post in Elkton or Shelley's over in Grindstone City. Both are worth the drive. Think fresh beef, sharp pickles, grilled onions, and maybe a bartender who's been there for decades. No frills, no plastic lays, just a solid burger and an ice-cold drink. Number 7. Camp next to the beach? You bet. Here's how to do it. The Upper Thumb is full of campgrounds, but only one lets you sleep steps from the water, Port Crescent State Park. Wake up with the sun rising over the bay, cook breakfast with sand at your feet, and walk 30 seconds to swim. Sites book up early, so plan ahead, but if you get in, it's worth every bit of the setup hassle. Both Sleeper and Port Crescent have excellent day use for beachgoers who may want to limit their camping experience to a towel on the sugar sand of a Saginaw Bay beach. Number 8. Take a break from cheeseburgers, commune with nature. After a few days of non-stop music and festival crowds, even the most die-hard parrothead needs a breather. Grab a kayak rental and paddle the Pigeon River, or take a drive up to Port Austin and spend the morning with a trip to Turnip Rock by boat. There's also birding, small farm markets, and great market trails at the Huron County Nature Center, especially good if you're traveling with kids who need a little downtime. Number 9. Harbor life. If you're invited on board, feel lucky. Main Street gets the buzz, but Caseville's marina scene is a world of its own. Dozens of boats pack the slips during Cheeseburger, and the whole area turns into a floating party. Decorations, lights, and dockside grills give it a festive but laid-back feel. It's one of the best places to take an evening walk and catch the sun slipping into Saginaw Bay. Number 10. Get spooked in the thumb. This region has deep roots, settlers, sailors, native history, and with that comes ghost stories. One nearby town, which I'm not going to name, you'll have to figure it out, is home to a famously haunted inn, often featured in books and paranormal documentaries. Back in the day, one inn allowed you to stay the night if you were brave enough, but don't expect much sleep. Locals tell stories of cold spots, strange voices, and lights that turn themselves on. There are also some old and, therefore, incredibly spooky cemeteries along M25 that are worth checking out, albeit respectfully. Number 11. Dance a little polk when the summer crowds have left. Once summer is in the rearview mirror, the Kindy Polka Fest keeps the party going. It's a full weekend of dancing, music, and food that draws people from across the Midwest. Think accordion jams, kielbasa plates, and community tables packed with regulars. It's more than just music, it's tradition, and it's a blast. Number 12. Finally, get fried. Gibby's Fries at the Huron Community Fair. When the Huron Community Fair rolls around in August, there's one food stand that gets more buzz than the rides: Gibby's Fries. Hand-cut, double-fried, salty, and served in a paper boat. It's local legend. They don't travel or franchise. If you want Gibby's, you've got one shot a year. Don't miss it. There it is, 12 things to do in Michigan's Upper Thumb that don't always make the map, but probably should. From burgers and bonfires to ghosts and polka, it's a corner of the state that keeps surprising people. If you've got a spot you think I should check out, reach out. And if you like this episode, share it with someone planning a summer trip. Thanks for listening to End of the Road in Michigan.